What up, Herd? Welcome to another episode of My Favorite with our friends from CBSI. And today we are going to be talking about our favorite team ups. So before we get started, let's do a little roll call. JR, how are you doing this Friday evening?
I'm doing good. It's a nice long weekend, great night with a bunch of great people, and it's almost football time. So I'm going to pass on up to Michelle. How are you doing, Trouble?
Hey, I am doing great. It's Friday. I'm here with you guys. I really appreciate the invite from Ben, and it's always a pleasure to hang with you guys from the Nerd Herd. And I love this show, and I think this is a great topic. So, yeah, I'm very excited. How are you doing, Alonzo?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. I mean, again, it's Friday. Like I've had a rough week, so I'm really looking forward to some vacation time. And then I love this show. I love hanging out with Ben and, the cast of characters that he brings on the show. So, Michelle, I'm very happy to see you here. Ben, what about you? How you doing?
What's good? I'm good. I'm sorry, being super rude. I wasn't looking at my phone. I was trying to get an Instagram post, an Instagram story up to tell everyone we went live. So far behind, apparently. That's what's Can we talk about double covers with Jeff? Anthony, what's going on?
Right?
Maybe we should. Jeff, you wanna show us your double cover real fast?
Yeah, I can bust it out.
So jealous of this, dude.
Ludicrous.
Right?
Well, this is literally the second double cover I've ever owned, and I found both of them this year. So, third appearance of Moon Knight, Werewolf by Night, number 37. And just happens to be a double cover.
Boom.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You can see the gloss on it too.
The inside cover is ridiculously so beautiful.
And that's what they
dirt, so clean. Yeah.
When
nice little press.
They literally they discount the front cover completely and just grade it by that inside cover.
Yeah, they'll give you both grades, but they'll give you the highest grade.
Yeah, they're supposed to anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's so awesome. So you're sending me that for Christmas, right, Jeff?
I don't have your address. I don't know where you live. and Mr. Moonlight would not appreciate that. So
he would love if you sent me that. Trust me. No, that's awesome, dude.
What about you, Anthony? How's your Friday going?
Oh, my Friday's actually been pretty good. My first time on the show. Get to meet the great Ben C from CBSI, and just having a good time hanging out with everyone here.
All right. Very nice. All right. Before we get a shout out to the chat, let's give a shout out to our moderators. Rudy, Something Wong, Deanime, and Glenn 2K12. Thank you guys so much for being who you are. We love you guys, and thank you for making the chat what it is. And then also thank you to our DJs, DJ Abomination and Plainclothes D. So let us take a look at what is going on with this chat. So I know we saw Rudy here, and Rudy was first. I could not believe it. Shouldn't you be working, Rudy? What is going on, man? And then we have Frost from our buddy from up north. Thank you for swinging by. We also have, I want to find the nice Inja Binja quote here. I'm looking for it.
What is she offering to cut off Jeff's head again?
Is it at 9:39 when we go start the show?
We got something wrong here, but where is it? Oh, I saw it earlier. This is it's like the chat just jumps on you.
Well, on a side note, don't forget to wish everyone Glenn happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday,
Glenn. Happy birthday. And
Yay.
Glenn turned 50 today.
Oh, wow. So it's a milestone birthday on top of it. Awesome.
Yep. Yes.
Happy birthday, Glenn. Glenn rocks.
He does. He's the man.
And I loved his cameo on the show earlier this week.
And here's Inja Binja.
Hey, here I am, Inja. Thank you. I love you, girl.
All right. Let's see. Are we almost caught? Oh, here we go. Look at Danime. What is going on? Oh, Steve. Thank you for stopping by.
Steve.
And I think we are all caught up from the looks of it. And where we go. Evil. Yeah. What is going on, Evil? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, look at that.
You also got
Big Herm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there was very sad news about someone in the community. I didn't personally know, but I've seen people share that. So sad. So rest in peace to Sam.
For sure, for sure. All right. Oh, look at that. Nicole, don't you have another show to be on? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you.
and I see Lord Chuck's in there.
Lord Chucks?
Yeah, he's there. He's there.
Yeah,
He's
he,
there?
just
Let me
showed
see.
up, yeah.
Where's Lord Chucks?
You guys probably scrolled close to the bottom.
and something long popped into.
Yeah, that was able. Oh, look at that. And Brandon, what is going on,
Hey,
Brandon?
Brandon.
Oh, man.
I don't know if you saw Guy's comment
Look,
also.
it's underneath my
you
happy
go.
birthday.
What
There
is
you
going
go.
on, Lord
Yep.
Chucks?
Perfect.
Oh, wait a minute. And here we go. Just so you know, Glenn.
Thank you, Rudy. That's awesome.
There we go. Lord Chucks. All right. All right. Looks like we're all caught up. So
Awesome.
Let
Thanks for
us-
hanging with us tonight, guys.
yeah, for sure. Let us just get started. All right. So Ben, let us
What's
know who or what are your favorite team ups.
Doom and Namor. We all I don't know. We all know Doom's coming. We all thought Namor was coming, and then the copyrights were all confused, and then we weren't, and then we were again, and now we're like 99%. What is going on, guy?
Hey, guy.
Guy, the correct name is fucking Cyclops.
At least he waited.
Guy
over a
knows we're
minute.
Yeah.
getting Doom.
Oh,
Guy is
Why
such
not?
a
We
good
are.
guy.
Guy, and I actually said hi to you in the chat. So
We all love you, guy. We all love
we
you.
do. We love you, guy.
Guy's gonna come on with me some night.
Oh, for sure. We'd love to have him.
and I have
So
to
that's how you
actually-
put someone on the spot and get him to do it.
Yeah.
Right? Reply in the
Really?
chat, guy. Confirm.
We can dress up like Doom and Namor.
Oh my god, I would pay
That
so
would
much
be
money
great.
to see that.
Please make him Namor.
Like
Please make
there
him
was a
Namor.
question.
Ben, you would
but
make a good Doom, though. And
the guy's got to wear winged feet.
That's
No,
the
he's got to
trick.
wear the Speedos. What he's got to wear.
The pointy
No.
ears and the
Ooh.
haircut.
Easy JR with the shirt.
The widow's peak.
Here you go, Ben. You got him. You got him. Thanks for putting
No,
him on
yeah,
the
of
spot.
course I did. He knows he's coming on.
nice.
Yeah, obviously. We know we're getting Namor and Doom for real now. I know it's not confirmed, but it's confirmed, right? Like, you don't. We've already done FF twice, 3 times if you count the 80s. We're doing it right with.
No one
Doom
counts the
for-
80s.
Hey,
No, they should.
the 80s one was the best one.
Oh,
They
get out of
shouldn't.
here.
That and Punisher. Amazing Fantasy 15, because of Miles and Gwen. Love that team up. It's new. I mean, we've been, CBSI has been around for 8 years. 5 years ago, this was new when people weren't. It's funny how quick stuff gets ingrained into folks and how incredibly popular these two on their own and as a team are. And that AF-15 cover from Parallel Evren in Turkey, limited to 250 copies.
Oh,
Whoa, I didn't know
Wow.
that was that limited.
The book's ridiculous. Get out of here.
Okay.
Get out of here and get right back into that thing. Look at that. And then we didn't define team up as comics, so I went with Capullo McFarlane.
oh,
Makes sense.
sure.
I don't have to explain that. I just got
That's
to.
a good way.
Yeah.
That's a good team up.
No, we know that.
We didn't
You're
think
right.
outside the box, Ben. I like it.
Capullo sketched and McFarlane inked a bunch of Capullo stuff, which is mind-numbing to me. It's like when David Finch inked Scott Williams on that X Factor exclusive. Didn't sell well, but it was just like this magnanimous level of like,
Yeah.
it's a hell of a team up.
Nice. And your investment book is?
This book has nowhere to go but up. Everyone thinks FF5. They're priced out of FF5. Get into FF6. Get into this book. Get into it cheap. Take a ride on it because there's nowhere but up. Even if it was just second Doom, there'd be nowhere for it to go. But it's the first villain team up in Marvel, and one of the most iconic. So,
Can I ask why is Namor looking so emaciated in that photo or that drawing?
He's not in the water, dude.
exactly.
So he gets
All he had to do was
he
ask
gets
that.
like super
No,
thin.
I mean, Jr. If you look at the thing looks like a midget.
Well, that's just perspective.
No, I know that, but even his size though, he doesn't look big. You know, I mean, Mr. Fantastic looks bigger than him.
Yeah.
What year did this come out, Ben?
Gosh,
63.
I was going to
Early
say
60s.
63. It was like putting me
Yeah.
on. I don't know. 63 is my guess.
This is awesome.
Right?
I'd take the cover. I mean, for the era, it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it's still a great cover. I just say
Yeah.
Namor just looks. You're used to seeing Namor just big and pompous and just all strong and stuff. And I'm looking at him going, "Wow,
Did you want to give him some Popeye's chicken there, JR?
he needs something."
He just wants to
You know
eat
what?
Namor.
You know, and
You can't argue with Kirby.
And
And I think
today-
it's 62, right? Because FF1 61.
Oh, there you go.
It's like November, October of 61. So, like, by default, by the time you hit 6, you're in 62.
Yeah.
Oh, then this is their first team up, right? You said.
Yep. It's second appearance of both of them, actually.
Oh wow.
Silver Age Namor.
Wow.
Silver Age Namor is 4, Doom's 5. The two of them team up in 6. You can get Namor. We'll go down the rabbit hole of Marvel Comics and motion pictures. Funny Weekly, but that's for a Golden Age show.
Oh.
I know. Nobody wants to go on the rabbit hole.
Hey, I love that stuff though. So let me know whenever you're going to talk about it. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Great.
Nice.
pick.
Thanks, Ben. And then JR, what do you got for your favorite whoops?
Well, I don't have that air. That's for one thing.
That is a hell of a picture.
Speak clearly,
I know.
Alonzo.
So I had to go with my favorite. First, at Punisher, my favorite Spider-Man team up. Punisher and Spider-Man team up. It's on the Empire State Building. Punisher is fighting the Russian and uses Spider-Man. Basically, Spider-Man gets knocked out, and he uses Spider-Man as a human punching bag to absorb the hits from the Russian. Guy wakes up at the end of it. He says, "What happened?"
That
He's
is
like,
such a JR move.
"Yeah,
bro.
I was
we
like,
teamed
wait,
up,
you're
you're
talking
great."
about Spider-Man. Why? Now we know.
Exactly.
I don't know why.
The second one, do I really have to explain? It's Jim Lee. I mean, doing brilliant work
You
once
stole
again
my
with those
pick.
three. Yeah. And then the sleeper pick for me, the investment, is the Marvel Team Up 65. This is the first appearance of Captain Britain in the U.S. It's like they always say, if you can't get the first appearance, get the second appearance. In a way, this is the second appearance because the first appearance is a British book that is near impossible to find in the States.
Stupid rare.
And it is really hard to find in really good condition. This book you could still get raw. I saw it at Baltimore about $100. You can get it slabbed. It's like $600-700.
Wow.
And I think this book is just going to keep going up. I think eventually they're going to have Captain Britain show up at in some way, shape, or form. And plus, this costume is
Henry Cavill.
it's
I know exactly.
yeah. I'd love to see Henry Cavill. This costume is fucking sick. I love that version of his costume.
I
better
love
than
this
the other one.
cover. This cover is super cool. Do you know who did
Yeah.
it, JR?
I don't
Is
know
it
offhand.
JR? Is it JR?
Is it Ramita?
I think it's.
That's like
It might be, but I don't know.
I have this
I can
book.
look it up.
I couldn't find it. That's what I was trying to find earlier.
Okay.
I
I
know
don't
I have
have
it.
this. I don't have this
Oh,
team
no.
up. I love the team up series though. There's so many gems in it.
That's a George Perez.
Oh, is it a Perez?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it is. Yeah.
Wow.
My bad.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is cool, man. I love this.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I really dig that classic costume.
Yeah.
Like
I-
if he makes his debut, he should be in this costume.
I would love it.
I hope so.
No, well,
Some form of it.
I
Who
I
knows?
just want to see the big
I
crest.
think I
That's
prefer the
why.
newer one.
Marvel likes to do that. I mean, we've
Yeah.
heard rumors about another character showing up in their original uniform coming up that we've seen in his red before. Daredevil's supposed to come in his yellow costume.
What?
That'll be
So-
interesting.
No, I hope not.
I hope he does. But
And
who
he
knows?
finds out
Like-
that yellow is not good and has to
well,
ditch it.
do you know the
6
history?
episode later.
Do you know why he's wearing the yellow costume originally?
Yeah.
It's his father's.
False colors.
That's it.
It's his
Boxer.
father's jacket. His boxing jacket. He
Yeah.
made into his outfit.
Oh,
That's right.
love
I remember
that.
that.
Yeah,
Wow, look at that.
that's why he wears that.
But then he can't be the man without fear.
Now, mind you, the red costume is a better costume, but I still love the red and yellow. But either way, like I said, if you can't get the first appearance, get the second appearance. This will go up easily, and it's one I know I'm looking for.
I'm kidding. It's been going up. It's been going up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to add this to my list for sure, JR.
This was a super cheap book to get.
But so I'll let whoever's next.
All right, and look at that, Anthony. What are your favorite team ups?
All right. Well, the first one is Batman Catwoman, which is pretty obvious considering the new Batman movie that's coming out. And then we had the Dark Knight Returns. Where again you had Batman Catwoman. So one's been done and the other one will be done. So looking forward to seeing that, and especially and I love the cover because it's Jim Lee. The second one we have, I believe this is the first meeting of Peter Parker and Miles Morales. At this time, Miles was still in the Ultimate Universe, and Peter Parker wound up hopping over there.
Yeah, it's the first meeting of the 616, Peter.
Mhm.
Yes.
Right, so classic meeting and first issue of the miniseries. And the third one, you have Captain America and the Winter Soldier. While they were still fighting against each other at this time, this is when they finally meet, and the Bucky gets his memory back. But I think this is the first cover where you have the classic cover in the background, and you have the two of them in their modern uniforms together. So
Nice. And then your investment pick?
well, more of a spec pick. I don't know about investment, but is going to be the Spider-Man. While it's still pretty cheap right now, but I think it definitely will go up because I think while you are going to see it in the animated version, but I have a feeling that when Miles is introduced in the MCU, you will see a live teaming up between Peter Parker and Miles.
That'd be so awesome.
And that would just cause this book to skyrocket.
I think you're spot on.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've actually been looking for this book.
You and me both.
Well, I have the whole miniseries.
It's
Oh,
not,
nice.
it's not expensive. It's just
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's a $25 to $50 book raw. So, and there's a lot of them out there, I'm sure.
Yeah, but didn't this had the Turner variant, or is Spider-Man 2 the one that had Turner variants in it?
I
The
don't know.
variant for this is super expensive.
Yeah, it's the masked one, right?
Yes. But like I said, this is the one I have because the books that I showed, those are all my scanned copies.
Very cool. Yeah.
No, this is a
good-
great
good
pick, Anthony.
Thanks.
Cool. All right. And next up we have Michelle. Michelle, what are your favorite team ups?
Oh my gosh, you guys, this was so hard to pick. Like so hard to pick. There's so many great team ups that are already in my collection or ones that I don't have yet. But the first one I had to go with was Ghost Rider and Werewolf by Night because they are two of my favorite characters in general and from the Bronze Age. Just awesome. And they actually first meet in the Marvel Premiere 28, the Legion of Monsters book. I know you've all seen that with Morbius and Man-Thing. and that was in 1976. The Marvel premiered 28. But everybody was in their monster form, and it was kind of like a one-off story. But they didn't meet again until this book, this Ghost Rider 55 from 1981. The cover's by Bob Budiansky, I don't know how to say his name. But it's a pretty cool cover. It's an awesome issue in this run. And so Ghost Rider runs into Werewolf by night while he's tracking the villain called the Tatterdemalion. And at first he thinks the werewolf is just a beast, and tries to stop him. But then he sees him change into Jack Russell, and he decides, okay, like, we have a lot in common. Like, I'm going to help you. And there's some awesome dialogue in this issue, and they form a friendship, like, in both human and monster form, which I think is really important, and why I consider this like their first true meeting, even though we did see them together several years earlier. So I think this is an awesome book. And then, of course, I had to pick a Moon Knight team up, right? And I went with Moon Knight number 13, which is the first. Well, okay, so Key Collector calls this the first battle between Daredevil and Moon Knight. It's really not a battle, though. I mean, they start out kind of at odds, but then they quickly team up in this issue. And it's a really cool book. The cover is by Ron Wilson, actually. I know there's a lot of Sienkiewicz covers in this run that are amazing, but this one's not terrible, but yeah, so they're both like tailing the same villain, and they don't know it. And so they kind of run into each other trying to track this guy down. And then they decide, like, okay, like, why are we fighting? Like, let's team up and do this together. But it's funny because, like, okay, so this book came out in November of 1981, and it's considered their first meeting, battle, team up, whatever you want to call it. But in August of 1981, they appeared together in Marvel Team Up Annual number 4 with Power Man and Iron Fist. And it's really hard to tell, like, which book is supposed to be their first, like, true meeting or true team up. Like, when you read the stories, like, it could be either one, like, and they came out so close together. So it's really hard to tell, but I would consider this more than the Marvel Team Up Annual, but I have both and I would recommend both. They're both awesome books. In the team up, though, they're at odds with the Purple Man and Kingpin, which is really cool. But yeah, and this is also my spec. Okay. There's another slide for that. I'll wait for that. Yes. Okay. So the third team up is actually like a whole story arc, but I just included one of the covers here, which is my favorite. So it's Amazing Spider-Man issues 353 through 358. The cover here is for 356. Mark Bagley did it, and I absolutely love it. And of course, it includes my man Moon Knight. But this is a really cool 90s arc, early 90s arc, I think from like 1991 to 1992, those issues spanned. And the story arc is called Round Robin, The Sidekick's Revenge. So it's Spider-Man, Moon Knight, the Punisher, and Night Thrasher. And they team up against the Secret Empire and Midnight to try to rescue Nova. And it's a really cool story, like awesome artwork, especially for the 90s. Like some 90s artwork, is like super crazy, but I really dig these. And Midnight was actually Moon Knight's former partner, and he was turned into like a cyborg by the Secret Empire after we thought he died in the Mark Spector series. So we find out he's alive, and this is just such a cool team up of characters, like a bunch of street level guys, and it continues actually after this and back in the Mark Spector series. So yeah, I highly recommend picking those up. I only have 2 of the issues, and of course I got the 2 with Moon Knight on the cover. But yeah, awesome 90s arc, great team up, and those are my picks. Yeah.
All right. And what about your investment pick?
Yeah, so my spec or investment, I had to go with this one. I'm not really big on speculating, and I would own this book either way, but I might pick up a second or third copy of this because it is a really important meeting between two awesome characters that we know are going to be in the MCU. We know the Moon Knight show is coming, he's coming, and Daredevil is eventually going to make it to the official MCU. I don't know, and I'm not paying attention to the chat, whatever guy said it.
I was trying to oblige.
Michelle, they're all loving you.
Oh my God. All right. Well, hey guys. So bye everyone. No, thank you guys. I feel like I'm rambling, but I'm passionate about my picks in these books. So I hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, I think we can totally, these two are going to meet eventually down the road. There's so many opportunities for Marvel to put these two together. They make sense together. They're awesome together. And I know a lot of people spec on the first meeting between the Punisher and Moon Knight, which is another awesome book. But I think we're more likely to see these two together before, Moon Knight and anyone else. So yeah.
Good luck to whoever has to.
My investment. Sorry, what did you say, Ben?
I just said good luck to whoever has to follow.
Oh,
yeah, no kidding.
You just
I'm glad I don't have no picks this week.
Yeah, I have some.
Well, there's only 2 people left. So.
Oh, that's fantastic. Great. Thanks, Michelle.
No, there's only one person left.
I also wanted to say too, I think that we might even see both of these guys join the Avengers eventually. Maybe, at least I think Daredevil is going to join the Avengers down the line. I think he's rumored to do that. And then Moon Knight was a member of the West Coast Avengers. So you never know. But I think this book is a great one to have for sure. It's a cool issue. And yeah, who knows down the line, we might be happy if we have a few of these, So
Well,
I have both of the ones you have. So
well, based on if you saw Eternals, I have a feeling Moon Knight's going to join the Avengers a lot sooner than Daredevil will.
Yeah, no, I think for sure we would see Moon Knight join in before Daredevil. Yeah, I think Daredevil's we're talking a few years.
If they haven't seen Eternals by now, it's too bad.
Yeah, it was a good movie. Yeah, I liked it.
Cool.
So,
I remember buying those off the shelf or off the rack.
I wish.
Michelle's it's time to celebrate.
You don't wish. I'm 40. I got fond memories of that shit in 6th grade being
Amazing Spider-Man, if you didn't know, during that time, what does that say? Oh no. I showed it open pop.
Hey, that's the only reason I agreed to come on the show because you promised.
Wait a minute. You didn't come because Ben asked you?
No, she said, fuck that show unless Jeff opens the pop.
Oh,
and I said, okay.
You gotta open one, man.
Hey, Jeff, she wouldn't even meet up with me unless I made cookies, so
you're
getting off easy.
That was a joint effort. The
open it.
Yes, they were.
Like
toothpaste wasn't though.
Jeff, look at that.
Jeff.
Steve, you going? I know. You know what? You live near here.
And
you did lose, Jeff.
Jeff.
You should do it as a losing thing.
Well, I didn't.
Your punishment.
While I wasn't on the show. I
I'll
heard
mail
you.
him a pop
That was in the
so
chat.
I'm putting in my objection to the ruling.
I don't know.
Show.
Hey, I'm just saying. You promised to open it, right?
You're claiming the Fifth Amendment rights?
So you really believe there's a way to tell if a pop's been open? My buddy collects them. My buddy collects them, and he was always like, "You can't open them. People will know it's open." I'm like, "How do you tell if it's open?" He's like, "Once it's open, it has a little tick in it." I'm like, I don't want to be the stoner guy here, but dude, to check if it's open before you have to fucking open it, right? They'll never ever know.
They won't know, and you open it from the bottom. You open it from the bottom, so they'll never know.
And then the
you open it
person
from
who
the
doesn't
bottom,
check
though?
it, you can be
I don't
like,
think you can open it
Yeah.
from the bottom.
You
No, you
can't.
can. You just use a
Yeah.
credit card. You use a credit card. You slide it through.
Oh, I'm sorry, rich guy.
Are you serious?
No, I'm dead serious.
I sent Jeff a video of me opening a
We're
pop,
gonna have.
not
You're
carefully
gonna need
at
to do
all.
a video on that. I want to see this.
Troll him.
Oh, good lord.
holy
know.
I
shit.
mean, I guess
We-
technically,
just,
I mean,
just
I
find a
mean-
pop, Jeff.
I opened it from the bottom.
Oh my God, is this really happening?
Here we go.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Now, because he just wants us all to shut up.
I do. I really do. My only Michael Jordan pop with the blue Olympic, okay?
No.
Don't open something expensive.
No. You have to do a different one, a cheaper one, man.
No good can come of this.
Ben.
See, I know how to open it without anyone telling,
You got to take a whiff now.
Really?
but most people can't do that because they're
can't.
just impatient.
That's why I have 43 ripped pop boxes.
Are you guys happy? You guys gonna picture this?
Yeah, I just
Okay,
did.
but you didn't. You got to take him out of the plastic thing.
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh, that I wasn't gonna.
There you go.
Jeff's about to throw up.
I'm already throwing up. What are you talking
That's a
about?
really cool.
I vomited a
figure.
little inside my mouth.
No,
Aw.
Jeff.
Well, watch.
What's the value of that pop?
It's
I
worth
honestly
zero
don't
stuff
know.
now.
I don't know. I don't look up the values anymore.
Oh no.
I try not to unless I'm selling it.
Oh,
So
okay.
Michael
Watch.
Jordan, Team USA pop. Let's see.
So I'm gonna put it back, and you won't be able to tell.
Jeff,
if I can get it back in.
Jeff.
Yay,
Good
Jeff!
job, Jeff.
All right,
Look at
cool,
that.
man.
All right, now we can put that issue to bed.
That's right.
You did it. We're proud of you.
I paid up. All right.
You
And as I
you
was
did.
saying, that Amazing Spider-Man run that you had, I actually back in the day. Yeah, I'm definitely a lot of medicine right now. Back in the day, you could get a subscription, a personal subscription for Marvel, right? Remember, you get in the mail. It would be in a little plastic bag, sealed bag, and it would be like black all
Right.
over. You would see the address bar, and you would get it. You rip that baby open. You get every issue every month.
Now who's the rich kid talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I was mowing a lot of lawns to get that 1 year subscription. Okay.
So you got those issues when they were released and like read them. Like, did you like them? Do you still like them?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite runs. That's when when I
cool.
saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, because I remember that entire run. I remember
too.
Night
Oh,
Thrasher.
good.
I had the first appearance of Night Thrasher. So yeah.
You didn't like it, Ben?
At
I did
all.
love it.
I think
At all.
I think Jeff's got rose-colored glasses on for the minute.
I love Mark Bagley. I like Mark Bagley. So
I
Sure.
think it's cool how they bring back Midnight and turn him into this villain and all that. I mean, it's the early 90s, but it's cool
Right.
for the 90s for me.
Valiant and Image at that point were just getting cranking.
that's true.
Valiant
Right. Yeah.
was incredible. Spawn
Pre-crisis
dropped around
Valiant.
that Spider-Man run. That's
Or
why I was
pre-Unity.
like, well, this is trash. I'm reading Spawn from now on. And my mom saw issue 5 and was like, you're never reading this shit ever again. I was like,
Yeah.
You-
Yeah, I may have felt the same if I had been like pulling that series with others like at the time, but you know,
I was like
you were
12.
also a more mature, older than reader than I was at the time. I was probably
I
like
was
13.
Still
or
is.
14.
yeah, Jeff is like,
He still is.
Yeah, I just wanted the blood and guts of Spawn, but then you get used to McFarlane and you're like, oh, McFarlane's actually talented, and look at him now.
Yeah.
Very
But
true.
but you are right, Ben. Pre-Unity Valiant was amazing
Yep. Solar.
Valiant
and
is
so
number
hard
one.
to get too.
Was it Solar?
Yeah,
or
so
was there
that's
a-
what soured me is spending all that money as a kid. Jeff Alonso knows what I mean. They're like, oh, I need the new Spawn or fucking Exo Man War. They're like,
I had
covers
those.
2, call it 5. You're like, what? It's like living comics today when you show up in the new hot book's been bought out by JR, and you're gonna pay 10 on eBay.
I remember those days. They were so bad.
And what was also sickening was if I remember correctly, didn't they have you had to cut out something out of the Valiant stuff? Like you cut out some stamp, and you had to collect them all and send them in
to get the blue one.
Oh, Valiant did that too? Like with the
Valiant was the first one really to do it.
Wait.
Like Marvel had the value stamp, but that was nothing. This was you had to get
huge. It was like a coupon.
Yeah.
It was a huge
you had to buy a bunch of different issues and get them all, and then you send it in.
Terrible.
That had a Harbinger blue issue, right? All right, JR?
Yeah.
I believe that's what it was.
Oh God.
Anthony, what did you was that the Magic cover?
Yeah.
Which one? Oh, the new
It's
one.
A great cover.
That's strange.
What's funny is that, right?
That's nice.
Not to segue into this. I only just showed it because we're talking. Jeff made the comment, but I go into my LCS and my buddy Heroes Reborn shows up and he goes, "You getting this book?" I went, "No, not really. Why?" He's like, "Oh, because it's going for $30 on eBay." I was like, "Why?"
What?
I was like, "Yeah." So I bought 3 of them.
Are you gonna sell them for $30 each on eBay? Then
no, I put it for $20 each.
Oh,
that was
a great freaking answer, Anthony.
That is awesome. Oh my God.
A man after my own heart. I'm doing it.
That was wonderful.
That is great. Oh,
that is the name of the game. Stand out, right? If you're into it for short money, take that money and don't look back.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right.
Might as well.
100%, unless you really believe in the future of it.
No. All right. These are my team ups. And Gore had already mentioned that one of his favorite team ups was Uncanny X-Men and the Teen Titans. This was it for me. I enjoyed it because back at the 80s, X-Men and Teen Titans, they were the best-selling comic books from each property.
Yeah.
And everybody loved them. And to put them together was like, oh my God. Chris Claremont was like the bomb. I mean, seriously, he knew how to write every single one of these characters. And it's weird because it's like he's never written like these DC characters before, but got their personality, their quirks. I mean, I love the whole like Shadowcat and Beast Boy when they're meeting and how awkward they were together. I mean, it was just fantastic. And then you had like Superman with Gen 13, and this one blew me away because I knew Adam Hughes as an artist. I did not know he was a writer. So he actually wrote this entire story, and I was pretty impressed. I was like, oh my God, this guy's very talented. I love this cover here where you have this 2 Supergirls.
Right.
Because one of them, Fairchild, forgot or lost her memory and thought she was actually the cousin or sister of Superman. It's a great read. It's a lot of fun. It's very 90s. And then you have the Last Days of Ms. Marvel number 17. And this book is right up there with all these team ups that we've been talking about because it is the first team up or first meeting between Captain Marvel and Ms. Marvel. So that already they're going to be at Marvel's or Captain Marvel 2, whatever you want to call it. And you know what? This book is so inexpensive. I don't know why this book hasn't blown up. You can still catch this book. You can find it in dollar bins. You can find it in back bins. I mean, you can even find it on eBay for like $10. I mean, it's ridiculous how inexpensive this book is when you're getting them to team up, in the movie. But maybe I think people are waiting for the Ms. Marvel series on Disney Plus. But you know what? This is definitely the book to have.
Yeah, it should blow up after this weekend. I mean, they showed clips of the Ms. Marvel show, so
yeah. I haven't seen it.
I saw
the clips.
Yeah,
it's literally smaller than a teaser.
The only one they really gave a lot of love to was Hawkeye.
Yeah.
They gave us a
Yes.
good like 3 or 4 minutes of Hawkeye.
Well,
Yeah, it was like
give
an
us, a whole
entire
scene.
scene. Yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
understand anymore.
you owe me a pop.
But it's because Hawkeye's coming out in next week, so that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Who did the art on that Teen Titans, by the way, Alonzo? Was that Perez at the
Simonson.
time?
Yeah.
Simonson? Yeah.
Walt Simonson.
So I mean,
Yep.
you got that talent on there too. Jesus.
Yeah, that,
Perez was doing Titans at that
Yeah.
time.
yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to say this is literally probably the most successful DC Marvel book amalgamation team up that they've ever done.
And,
I would
Probably.
pick that if I saw that. I would totally pick it up.
yeah.
That's awesome, and the cover is sick too.
The only thing that may rival that is like when they did the Marvel versus DC or the Malgagon stuff.
I still think this is a better story.
This is a better story, yes.
Yes. It's Dark Phoenix and Darkseid. I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Super cool.
I mean, I tend to like the Avengers JLA 4-book crossover.
Yeah,
Okay.
with Perez doing that.
Yeah. Because I know that George Perez waited 20 years, and the fact that he was still around and able to do it, he still had the original art, was fantastic.
I met Perez 4 or 5 years ago at a local show.
Oh,
Most
really?
humble person I've ever met. He was like trying to act like he wasn't a huge deal.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, yeah, I don't know why people are excited. Some of it is. I'll take some away.
Yeah, and I like your spec pick too. It's just you know how people are on cancel culture and
Yeah.
Miss Brie Larson. So a lot of Captain Marvel Kara Danvers books are underpriced, I believe.
Yes.
And
What do I
that's
not
just,
know?
Just say my name, Jeff. It's okay.
Is there a variant cover for this book?
There is not.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I know. It's not a very good cover. No, you're right. It is not a very good cover.
don't make
The
me artist and
background,
poor
the
artist.
background is the best thing about it. I like the background of it. I mean, it's not. I don't love it. But, yeah, there's variants for like everything. When did this come out?
2014, something like that.
2014. Okay.
That far away.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, July 2015 it came out.
Okay, 2015. There you go. Look at that.
And
It's so cool, a cool spec though, and their first team up. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I dig it. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
And Alonzo's
Yeah, the cover,
correct.
yeah.
This is a solo cover.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, guys. And then we get to all play along. Here we go. So, who are your favorite movie duos? And Jeff, since you're at the very, very top,
I
let
get
us
to go
know.
first.
Yeah.
Oh, I like Mike Lowry.
Lowry.
Oh God, you can't go wrong with Dumb and Dumber. Wade and Garth. Damn. All of these. I'm always gonna pick Back to the Future. I'm going with Marty and Doc.
Solid.
Nice.
It's always
Not a bad
Marty and
pick.
Doc. Yeah,
All
I mean,
right.
obviously, Back to the Future, one of my favorite movies ever. A lot of people's favorite movie, or at least can like the movie. And it's one of those perfect movies where you get to see one of the greatest, like at the time, teen actor / the it boy, and then you have a great comedian in Christopher Lloyd. It was, classic.
What about you, Ben?
Oh, I don't know. Han and Chewie,
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Possibly.
right? Or Step Brothers, man. That. My God, that arguably one of the most quotable
Shiny
movies
twins.
ever created.
Dude, that fight in their bedroom, bro.
Yeah.
Every part of it,
Jesus.
every part of that movie, timeless.
Oh,
So,
Yeah.
Michelle, what are you thinking?
I mean, Jules and Vincent, Pulp Fiction, all the way, 100%. Like, that's one of my favorite movies, and I love both of the actors, and it's just a classic pair. Like, I even have a T-shirt of that exact photo. but also Walter White and Jesse. Like, yes, I love that show. Breaking Bad is one of my favorites. So, yeah. Everyone on here, though, Alonzo, you did good putting a nice assortment of duos here. But yeah. What about you, Anthony?
Me? I mean,
yes, you.
I'm not.
He's like surprised. He's like, "Whoa, are you talking to me?"
I mean, well, I'm the quiet one, so I'm not a big fan of like what I guess I would just entitle it like stupid comedy or crazy comedy. You know, I mean,
how about action movies? Action movies have great duels.
No, but like
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon. You know, I mean, I was trying to think of other duos, and I really couldn't think of any. You know,
Abbott and Costello.
I mean, Abbott and Costello, Laurel and Hardy. You know, you got the Three Stooges, you got the Honeymooners. You know, but I mean, from what's here, I'd have to go with the Bad Boys. One of my favorite scenes of all time is the second movie where they scare the living crap out of the boyfriend that's coming to take
daughter out,
daughter on the date for the first time. And I kid you not, I saw it in the movies with my wife, and my daughter hadn't been born yet, and I told her that's exactly what I'm gonna do the first time she goes out on the date. I'm getting my brothers here, I'm getting my cousins here. Okay, and they're all bigger than me. Okay, and I'm gonna do a gun cleaning test in front of this kid, and I'm gonna scare the crap out of him.
Well, this took a turn.
Yeah.
But funny thing is, my cousin said the same thing.
But I thought that it was so hysterical, you know. And the kid looks like he's gonna pee in his pants, you know. So
who you is?
You ever been with a man? You want it?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and just to clarify, you don't have to pick from these options.
Yeah,
at all, but these are some solid options.
Oh no, they are. They are. No.
Yeah.
To be fair, Anthony, I have 2 daughters, and my wife and I had the same conversation when we found out we were having a daughter.
Yeah,
I was like, "Do you remember Bad Boys 2?"
Yep. I'm gonna get one license. God forbid we move out of New York, and
I can only.
hell, I'll bring out my black belt. I don't care.
Nice. Oh, what about you, JR?
I will say I like Peg and Frost. Those two are everything they do together is fucking phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know where Cheech and Chong is on this list.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Well, that's your pick. You go ahead with that.
I'm gonna take the modern version of Cheech and Chong though. Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh, Jay and Silent.
Oh, surprise, JR.
Yeah,
Hey, it's my man crush, I guess. Whatever, I'll take it. But I mean, I grew up.
It's just you with the beard.
and yeah.
Okay, wait.
hair.
I take that back. You're not as
Long
tall
hair.
as Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith's pretty tall.
Okay, but who would be Jay?
Even though Kevin Smith isn't like that now, he lost a lot of weight.
I don't know who would be Jay.
None of us.
None of us on the show.
We need a tall, blonde guy to join the.
Thin guy to join.
I know a tall guy, but he's not white and blonde.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's called a wig.
King of the Golden State. He's like,
There you go.
Yeah, he's
6'11".
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is
But he's
super
the
tall.
opposite of this actor.
Yeah.
Complete.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe Keys from Mr. Key Issues from Newbie and the comic Kingpins. He's like, I don't know if he's blonde though, but I think he has long hair.
And it's got to be someone that talks a lot. Too.
Well, or if
Tyler.
Uzumaki was
Yeah,
blonde.
Tyler.
Yeah, because he has a really long hair. If he was blonde, we'll just make him die.
That's right. That's right.
So what about you, Cyclops?
You know what? It would be Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker.
Cyclops.
There you go.
Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. They're hilarious.
Okay.
Oh man, I forgot about them. Yes,
Oh
they
my
are.
god.
Yeah.
They are hysterical.
They were just. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I mean, it's hilarious.
See, I was half
Kata!
expecting to be like
Oh
Meg
my
Ryan,
God.
and Tom Hanks for your duo.
There you go.
Okay.
He's trying to
Oh, Meg
class it
Ryan
up
and
after
Billy
picking
Crystal.
fucking Jay and Silent Bob.
I know, right? How do you go from Jay and Silent Bob to that?
I mean, yeah, we're totally forgetting about all the couples, like all the movie couples.
Gable
I
and
could
Carly,
totally
yeah.
do that as well.
Yeah,
Shrek
I
and
mean, I
Donkey.
think that would be different from movie
That's why we hang out with Steve.
duos.
Yeah, Sandler and
You know what?
Snyder is good too.
We'll do a special one for you next time, Anthony, where we'll have like favorite rom-coms, and we can put the couples in for you.
Royale with cheese. Damn right, Steve.
See, and
Mike Lowry.
yep, Rudy likes it.
I want to be like Mike Lowry.
Who doesn't want to be like Mike?
I was just gonna shout into cat dog.
Gonna be like
Or what was
Ross and Rachel
from Beverly Hills Cop?
Axel
Eddie
Foley?
Murphy, Axel
Yeah.
Foley, and
Axel Foley.
the guy that was Balky on.
Yes, I know you're talking about.
Those two were fucking hilarious together.
He was the barista.
Yes, we know exactly-
With the twisted lemon. Would you want a twisted lemon?
Yeah.
You want to squeeze the
Oh,
lemon?
you want a lemon with a twist?
Oh my god! All right,
Thinking the brain
Well,
is
we
good.
can do a
In the 90s.
whole episode
chat.
of this for sure.
That's
So Ben, what else do you got going on CBSI?
Oh, we get all sorts of stuff. You know the deal. Check it out every time. More importantly, though, I want to say thanks to Michelle for coming on tonight. Fantastic. One of the only people. I think I'm all knowledgeable on everything, and then you run into the Bronze Age horror stuff, and you just give up and message her and be like, just teach me.
Oh
So-
man, like I said, that's my jam though. I love that
Yes, it
stuff,
is.
and I own those books, so I already had all the details. I'm just sharing them with you guys. But I was honored that you invited me as your guest tonight, Ben.
Well, we had fun.
1000%. You're amazing, and I love everything that you're doing. So please continue. Tell us what's coming up for you.
No, I got a Whatnot auction. Anybody on Whatnot? And if you're not on Whatnot for real, it's not just a pitch to get you onto my auction. Whatnot's crazy. It's the future. Like if you're off buying on Instagram sales and eBay is just, this is a different animal. So different that I had to make an old lady meme for it.
Look at that gossip. They're talking about whatnot.
That's right.
I know what I gotta really check it out because I really don't know nothing about.
You should.
Whatnot.
I don't even know if I'm allowed to say
In-
what's happening in the future, but there's some very cool things are going to happen on the app that and very. I mean, I think there's already been a couple of celebrities connected to the app, and I believe that there's going to be even more. So, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
There's our celebrity right there connected to the app.
well,
Right.
he's one of the celebrity sellers on there for sure.
You should know though. We have that. Yeah, I was gonna say, did I break you with the Asajj? Like, or did you break me with the Asajj? Something got broken.
Cover.
Whatnot is actually, it's really fun though. It's pretty damn. I know, like, we keep seeing everybody saying, "Oh, I'm having a Whatnot sale," and it gets old. But like, if you actually go onto one of these sales and like hang out and just kind of see how like, just check out the interface, and it's really cool and easy and convenient and fun, and like I'm all about it. I've only bought a couple things from a few friends on there, but and I always I kind of tend to forget about it. But Ben, I know you're gonna have your auction tonight, so maybe I'll pop in and at least hang out. You can like chat in real time, and it's really cool, guys. Like,
Yeah, they're always
and
improving.
I don't
their
even have a
interface.
Whatnot account, and I'm saying that. I don't sell on there, so
You're gonna get better deals on Whatnot than you're gonna get on eBay. Than you might even get on IG, on
Yeah.
Facebook.
100%.
So I mean, you get a lot of steals in there. Ask Ben how many times I've gotten some good books from him that were well underpriced.
And then, well, it's a balance, right? Like, there's some
Yeah.
times where I'm like, I got full market, awesome, and then there's other times where I'm like, it's the cost of advertising. If you just took a $40 book for $15 from me, I'm behind the scenes. I'm like, fuck me. But I'm smiling and being like, thanks, Jeff.
I'll get you later.
So what else? Who's Michelle? What do you have going on?
Oh man, I mean, me, you just find me on Instagram, man. Like I'm posting my books every day, and I like to make guest appearances on amazing shows like this one tonight and others. I'm kind of just going with the flow. I don't have anything really planned or set up, except for I might have something coming up in the new year. Stay tuned. I might have an announcement kind of beginning of 2022. But until then, yeah, I'm digging just the IG stuff and all of our awesome friends who have channels. Like always, great content to watch on YouTube, whether in the chat or on the panel. We really have an amazing community here, and I am honored to be a part of it, and I'm honored to have been a guest tonight. So thank you guys so much. And yeah, that's all I got.
You're not on Geek Factor Tuesday?
Oh, well, I thought we were going to cover that with.
We're going to cover that, JR.
Whatever.
Jesus, this
It's
guy
part
just
of her
jumps the
thing.
shark all the
Okay,
time.
yeah. I didn't know. Okay, wait a
Calm
second.
down.
Wait
Lonzo.
a second, JR. I didn't know if you guys were announcing who was going to be the contestant on the show. I thought it was.
You put it in the. It's in the description of it.
All right.
It's not really in the description of it.
It's just the name of the team.
Come on, how hard is it to figure out the names?
Okay, but
No.
something wrong did not tell me who my team was competing against.
I don't know who your team's competing against.
Yeah, you're not.
It better not.
I don't
worry.
know who your team's competing against, but look at the name of the description.
All right, moving on.
Yes, move on. Here we go. Just in case you guys don't know, Big Rob is going to be in the Mission Valley Stadium. The Hilton Garden Inn, where he's going to have tons of boxes of great comic books. Definitely stop by if you're in the area to say hi. I believe Jeff and or Steve might be stopping by. Showers are 8 to 5, and
Rob.
early bird special 8 o'clock. It's $10, and then after that, after 9, it's $7. Definitely, if you're in the area, give a shout out to Big Rob. Just stop by, even just to say hi. And it should be a lot of fun. And then we have finally another episode of Dropping the Mic with Steve. They're going to be going with a special guest, panel surfing from the low grades. And they're going to be talking about Primordial issues 1 and 2. It's going to be great. As you know, like Steve is amazing, and then you have panel surfing. I mean, my God, you got the low grades. It's going to be a fun show. Yeah,
what a duo! And they're discussing a pretty awesome book that I'm interested to hear their thoughts on. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah, that panel surfing guy's got a lot of nice books.
Yes, he does.
Ross is a really cool guy. This is going to be fun.
Yep. All right. And then, JR, you want to talk about this?
Sunday, we're going to have half of You Promised Me Comics. We're going to have Jeremy on, Sparks Comics, better known as.
I like how he led with it, so you don't forget.
That
was a good job. That was a good job.
I also want to bring up the fact they're like 6 away from 1,000.
Yes,
so sub them up too.
Go tell a friend to go sub them up.
But before I get yelled at, I'll stay on page. Sunday, we're going to be talking about the new picks for next week to load up on your comics, so you have something to read during Thanksgiving, so you don't deal with your families.
Oh, it's coming.
There's a lot of great books coming out this week, so enjoy.
Sorry, you lost me there.
What? Enjoy?
Well, that's always. I always love this.
That was off brand. That was too nice, sir.
Sunday was
Fuck
super
you.
cool, man. I always like seeing you guys.
But when you said that you have books to talk about during Thanksgiving.
Well,
Books to read during Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is the following week.
Meh.
Yeah, but a lot of
Monday?
people don't go to their comic shop the Wednesday before Thanksgiving because they're traveling.
Oh, I do.
Think about it.
Feel like you're
Right.
digging
So we have Eric with his Fanime talk.
That's right. So
coming
Jeff,
out.
you might be a guest on this show, right?
I might be. So I believe this is on
Ooh.
Monday. It's going to be another episode of Fanime Talk with Eric the Phoenix. And he's going to talk about My Hero Academia World Heroes Mission. It's that new movie.
Yes.
And everyone has seen it already besides me. And I have to get on the ball and watch it this weekend. So I can tune in on Monday and actually know what the hell I'm talking about.
That's right. And I also, too, I think Anthony might also be on this show. So
Me?
That's right.
Dang.
might be. You've seen the movie.
I've seen the movie.
Yeah, you might be on this show.
Yeah, you have.
Well, if I get asked,
I think he did ask you yesterday.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
know.
it's
I didn't
great
think-
that Eric has been very consistent with dropping this series, and even though I'm not a big fan or I'm not usually familiar with the stuff that they talk about, I think it's awesome, and there is a huge fan base for these movies, and I think it's great that you guys are covering that with this segment. So, yay, Eric, you're
Okay,
awesome.
Eric. Yes. Come on. I
MHA is kind of a big thing. I don't know. All those pops right there, they're all MHA.
All we
know.
see is a bunch of boxes, sir. Sorry.
Yeah,
I don't know
you're
what
right.
the fuck's in them.
Okay.
You don't
okay.
need to know.
All right.
I'm gonna
And
sneak
then
into Jeff's and open all his fucking pops.
and then JR, do you want to talk about
No,
Geek
fuck
Factor
you.
now?
No,
Yes.
you talk about it.
No. No. You brought
Jeff?
it up. Here, I'm gonna move
No.
out
We
the
want
way.
you, JR.
Okay, I'll
I'm
talk
gonna
about
move
it.
JR.
Okay, Michelle.
Okay, so
Go
for
ahead.
this Tuesday, right? Tuesday the 16th, I think, we have episode 2 of Team Nerd Herd's newest game show, Geek Factor Live, created by our amazing moderators. We just dropped the first episode this week. It was super fun, hilarious. It's kind of like a trivia game show where we have 2 teams of 2 competing, kind of like in an elimination style battle. So there will be 4 episodes, and the winner of each will kind of move on to the finals. And I may or may not be appearing as a contestant on Tuesday. But it's super cool, and I'm happy that you guys came up with such an amazing idea for a new game show, and the mods did a really good job putting it together. Really fun questions spanning like a bunch of different topics, comics, games, and more. So yeah, check the rewind if you weren't there live for this Tuesday show, and hope to see you guys next week.
Allegedly, because allegedly you're going to be on the show, right?
Yeah, but I'm not revealing my partner.
Okay.
And we don't know who we're up against. And I'm
Okay.
terrible at trivia. So if you want to see me lose and fail miserably, yeah, tune in. It'll
I
be
just
fun.
wanna see
though.
the
I mean,
gargoyle.
you sounded pretty knowledgeable tonight, so
I
you
know.
But I really am not good at trivia, but it's fun. It'll be a fun time. So, and who knows? Maybe my partner will carry our team, and I'll and I'll be along for the next round. We'll see.
All right. I mean, you got the chat all curious, Michelle.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
Yep. All right, and then, wow, on Thursday we are going to have Ben on our show for Armando Mail Call.
I
So-
may have to drop by just to hang out with Ben a little bit more.
I may have to go to a couple of extra comic book stores because Ben's gonna kick our ass on mail call.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
what am I
that's for
doing?
sure.
Alonzo sent me like a life census fucking survey,
Well, don't worry about that.
You said
It's
you
a
got this
surprise, Ben.
questionnaire.
but no mention of what the show. Like, am I supposed to be showing off what I picked up?
Yeah, you're going to be
That
showing
week,
off what you picked up
The
that
last
week.
couple weeks.
Yep,
whatever.
That's why
I
Jeff
hope
said
that
what he
comic
said.
link shows up before this show. I get some comic link. Like, it might the box might catch on fire. It's so hot.
Yeah, see, I
Oh.
told you.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm not following him.
Just as long as Steve goes last, it's all good.
I
Ben
cannot
will
wait
bring a can of whoop ass.
for the verses for this show.
He doesn't know.
Like-
Shh.
Yeah, I don't know. Honest to God.
He
Well,
has
I
no
mean,
idea.
I don't know what it is either, but it's always a fun. That's my favorite part of the mail calls. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I can't wait. It's going to be fun.
Ben gets to go first, and then we're all done. The
No.
whole
No, save
show's
the best
over,
for
bro.
last.
No.
It's
if-
gonna
the
be
best for
pitch
last.
black.
If Ben goes first, then Jeff has to follow him.
What? Why
Yes.
does Jeff gotta follow?
I think Ben should go
You're just trying
last
to
and just
soften
like
the blow
mic
for
drop
everyone.
everybody at the end, you know?
No, Steve has to go last.
No,
All
that's
I
his
get
place.
is to show one
No,
golden
I
age
want to go
freaking book,
last
and we're all
because my
dead.
books are gonna suck.
I'm gonna get.
Yeah, I saw that.
I get a lot of garbage in the mail. I get a lot of Midtown boxes, and I'm like,
Yeah.
His garbage Midtown boxes are like as good as our regular. Like, woohoo, we got a great mail call.
But also,
Yeah.
it could be if you got I don't know if you collect records or other things. I mean, knowing
Whatever
that you're
you
a
collect.
deadhead, you could have some rare tapes,
I
like
mean-
old bootleg tapes. That'd be pretty awesome to see on a mail call. I mean,
I know.
just
man.
talking
I
about
gave
it.
away
I mean, Ben,
140.
look at the books to your right. Okay, you got yes.
Yeah.
So I got in early. So like I started buying and investing in 2011. So like none of this shit counts because it was like
What are
Yeah, none of it counts.
$600. No, I mean those were the prices back then, right? Like my AF-15 cost me $800, and it's a complete 0.5, but that was market in 2013 when I bought it, and like you know what I mean? Like this is where it's at though. Golden Age Batman, I'll take credit for that being hot. That shit's nice.
Yeah.
I love that.
Silver Age, investment junk.
Every time I think my LCS had a two gun kid, and I was like, "Is it a 10 center?" That's the first thing I asked.
Oh yeah, even that. Like, we'll have to do a Golden Age show one night and just talk about Golden Age shit. For real, I'm gonna hop on
Yeah,
Whatnot.
if you do
Anyone
that,
on
then
Whatnot
bring
that
something
wants to
along.
listen to my ass talk about comics.
That's right.
If you're not familiar with Whatnot, I ramble. I don't
Yeah.
shut up. I'm
He's
just
got to go in like
Been
5
hitting
minutes.
Yes, you guys, everyone in the chat, the fun will continue on Whatnot in about 5 minutes, right? We got
5
No,
minutes.
5 minutes.
Didn't you
I'm
push
gonna
it
go
back an
burn
hour
a cup.
tonight?
Nah, he's
Oh.
like 8:15.
Yeah, I think he said 11:15.
11:15.
I was gonna say
Oh,
I'm
that's
11.
right.
That's in
Wrong
5
ghost.
minutes.
Cool. This was an awesome show, you guys. Like,
This was a blast.
I love, team ups, first meetings, all that are my favorite. So
I had a good time.
I was excited to be here tonight. And thank you again to Ben and all of you guys. Freaking
Inja, are you satisfied? Am I good?
I don't know if she'll ever be
No,
satisfied.
she's
good.
never satisfied.
That's right.
Okay,
So Michelle, since you're the guest, would you like to take us out, Team Nerd Herd style?
Yeah, sure. I'll refrain from saying anything about Steve, and I will just say, if you want to do it right, you guys gotta collect what you like.
That's right.